Hey guys, how's it going? Tez back again with episode number 21 of the Pack Only Road to Glory. Now you can see in the background I've actually sold on quite a lot of the consumables that we had in the pile. I've still kept. Sorry, we have a remainder of about 15 contracts. So I've by no means shelled out enough or too much so that we can't carry on. So hopefully that's helped raise some decent cash. We actually have enough for a £5 gold pack, but I want to play a game first. So we're going to play the same team that played against the previous game, our strongest 11, shall we say, with David Silva and James Milner involved, and we come up against a Premier League side with some really good players in there. Balotelli was obviously overpowered, Wayne Rooney up top as well, great centre mid pairing with Lamps and Stevie G, and great centre back pairing as well with JT and Daniel Agger. So there's a lot of pace up top, there's a lot of pace out wide, and there's a lot of strength through the middle, so it's definitely going to be hard to break down, but we got a decent chance here. Coming up towards half-time, but Milner's going to pick the ball up on the edge of the box, have a smash. It's going to hit the defender, and I could not, for the life of me, figure out who got the last touch on that. Obviously, he gave it straight to Naismith, so I assumed that he'd managed to get something on it, but I wasn't too sure whether Keeps had an absolute mare and just punched the ball into the back of the net. So I decided to have a quick look at the replay. It's just a really unorthodox goal, but I think Naismith just got his head to it, so it went down as his goal, and then into the second half we were actually able to get a second here. Voronin's going to play through Beausejour. He's going to shrug off the two defenders. Does really well there to hold off Aga and Ivanovic. Good save from the Keeps, but Silva is just, poor first touch, but just able to swivel his body around to slot it into the back of the net to make it 2-0, and then we were actually able to make it 3 just before full-time whistle went. Beausejour again involved, picking the ball up from a poor throw from his goalkeeper. Lots it through to Stephen Naismith, and what a hit, by the way. I criticised him, I think, a couple of episodes ago for his really poor finishing on his debut, but take nothing away from that finish. That was absolutely superb, a fantastic right-footed shot. Just kind of took the first touch, then set himself with a second, and then just smashed it right into the back of the net, and that gave us a 3-0 win. So I was extremely pleased to continue the winning run so far in this division. Obviously, we got the defeat in the first game of the Division 1, and then won our second game. So this will give us 6 points. You can see from the stats as well we are on top, but that gives us 6 points in Division 1 now. So hopefully we can continue that trend, looking for that 12-point mark for safety. I don't think, well, I'm almost 100% certain that the title isn't going to be achievable with this team straight away, but hopefully in a few episodes time we will be able to build up a sort of team that will be able to challenge for a Division 1 title, maybe without having a large amount of chemistry. But we're going to spend 5,000 coins here and bring in a pack, and the player that's going to flash up on screen is Salomon Kalou. And obviously, being a Chelsea fan, was kind of pleased with that, kind of not pleased with that, because A, he's got pace, so yeah, pleased with that, and B, he did do a decent job for Chelsea, but he's just still distinctly average. I'm actually more excited about the Stocker signing, actually, the Swiss left mid from Basel. He actually really impressed me in the games in the Europa League this season against Tottenham and against Chelsea as well. But it's a sad moment this time, because Bonfigli's actually getting removed from the squad. He served us so well up to this point, but as things stand, he just cannot cut it in Division 1. So unfortunately, he's been removed from the squad. We almost definitely will come back to him, though, at some point, whether we go for a cup run or something like that, because he was integral into getting this team where it is now. But we come into the second game of the episode against an all-Bundesliga side. Now, this guy was definitely a Stuttgart fan. You can see in his team name he's got VfB, also had a Stuttgart badge and Stuttgart kits, but his players were all really tired, apart from a couple like Royce here. You can see he's still got quite a lot of fitness, but I read the cut inside there. Was unfortunate not to get a tackle in here. Keeps probably should have kept that into his, clawed it into his chest, but unfortunately parried it out straight to Harnik, who very tidily with the volley put it into the back of the net to put him 1-0 up. And then this is an absolutely textbook free kick, whipped in from deep. Polly reaches it with a header. Again, textbook header into the ground, bounces up over the keeper, and I was really impressed with that. Actually, an extremely realistic goal as compared to some of the bullshit that you get on FIFA. And there is a lot of bullshit in this game. You will see a little bit later on that this was just an absolutely horrible game to play in. Again, keeper makes a good first save, but parries it straight back into danger, straight to Marco Reus's feet. And just 2 minutes after we'd equalised, he was able to pull out a 2-1 win here. And this is where the BS side, look, Volts, the right back, is able to track back and just leaves the ball, just stands there next to the ball. I was telling him to pass it to my right mid, who was just kind of over his left hand shoulder, and he just ran up to the ball, stood there next to it, watched, and then ran off as Marco Reus got there. So I have absolutely no idea what was going on there. And then this one, I was screaming at Mikel San Jose to pass the ball back to the goalkeeper, and he just did nothing. Apparently, if someone's slightly tugging on your shirt, on your shoulder, your legs are completely inoperable. All you can do is run and not pass. So I was fuming at that. And then again here, this guy, look at Harney. He's got no stamina whatsoever, but he's able to brush off my left back Agostini as if he's made of jeffing sponge cake or something, then just has the pace and stamina apparently to race away from 3 defenders and fire one into the top corner. So that put me 5-1 down, and then we were actually able to get another one back. You can see his defenders just have no stamina whatsoever. Park with a tidy finish under the goalkeeper to make it 5-2, and I thought maybe we could bring some goals back, so I've been all over this guy. And then he of course did this. I've sped this up, but this is what he decided to do after I scored that goal. Now yes, JJ, your video about being a CUNT on FIFA was funny, but it's been horrible when you get so many people do that now. Just pass the ball around defence, and it's too hard. It's just too hard to get the ball off them. They make it so easy, or the game mechanics just make it so easy to keep possession like that. It's just not fair. But nonetheless, we do take a defeat from that one, 5-2, undeserved in my opinion. But never mind. We're going to have to push on. So that's 2 wins and 2 defeats so far in this debut Division 1 season. Hopefully we can keep winning some games, keep picking up some points, and ensure that we do stay safe. But one player that just really wicks me off in that one was Mikel San Jose. So he just got discarded immediately, and then I just replaced contracts on the 2 players that were on screen that didn't have any, or they'd run out. But links on screen in the end slate, in the big window to the previous episode from this series, in the little window to a random video from earlier on in the week on this channel. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Please do feel free to leave the video a like if you could be so kind. That'd be absolutely amazing, and I will see you next time.